if you don't know what is happening and what's coming on the market, you don't actively keep an eye out for things that can be done better or like what the rest of the world is doing in that space. So what does that mean, right? I'm not saying you should jump on every bandwagon and ship every bandwagon to production, but I'm saying you kind of want to keep your finger on the pulse. So for example, a couple years ago, I interviewed at Twitter for a role. And like, I think this was like one of the very last stages.
Was this when it became?
When it was Twitter, not nowadays. And they were talking about some big data technology they were using. It was, what was it? It was like, I think it was, maybe they still used like MapReduce, or they used like some very old technology. And honestly, it did work for them. But in reality, like no sane person in the world is ever going to want to work on that stack. And the flip side to that, as a person that works in technology, is you might have job security with this one company, but if you don't keep up with things that are happening, first, you never actually use them in prod, but you might also not even know enough to have a conversation about them to get your next job, right? So I think it's a balancing act between what works for you right now and also all the new stuff that you, like sometimes you don't know what you're missing or like the grass is greener on the other side. It's not always greener.
Yeah.
But like, bro, sometimes you gotta peep over the fence and be like, hey, what are these kids doing here?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
I think it's important to know what they are.
Yeah.
It's important to read about them.
Yes.
Know why they are different
Yes.
from what is currently out there.
Exactly.
But I don't think it's the right thing to automatically jump to them.